Whatever the size of your audience, a one-to-one, a small group, or even a large-scale theatre presentation, it's really important that you're happy with your environment. So often the lectern is in the wrong place, or you're unhappy with where the PowerPoint is positioned. If this is the case, it's really important that you fix it before you start. The main thing is that you can see your audience and you can be seen by your audience. Be happy with the sightlines and make sure that you can be heard by everyone in the room. The most important thing to remember about PowerPoint is that it's a visual aid. It's there to assist your presentation. The presentation should always be about you and not about the slides. So remember the golden rule, less is more. When it comes to the physical relationship with the PowerPoint screen, keep the body language open. Create a triangle between your audience, yourself, and the PowerPoint screen. Never turn your back on the audience because this will just disengage them. Finally, it's really important to remember that we can read quicker than you can speak. So don't generate slides with reams of information that you just read off. This will bore your audience. One question that we get asked a lot is about movement during a presentation. Some people feel that they want to use the space and move around while they're presenting. The rule of thumb is simple. Movement works, but you have to earn it. There's a big difference between moving at the end of a thought, at the end of a paragraph, and changing position, which helps to signpost to the audience that there's a gear shift in what you're saying, and movement which is just nervous pacing. This nervous pacing movement will detract your audience away from the clarity of your message. All too often, people start a presentation and from beginning to end, they barely draw breath. The full stop is a crucial tool for good presentation. Not only does the full stop allow you to take a breath, but more importantly, it gives your audience a chance to catch up, to absorb the information that you've just given them. Remember, any presentation is a journey. We need to give our audience information and allow them to absorb it. Give them the next piece of information and allow them to absorb it. That moment of absorption is what happens at the full stop. So use it wisely. If you're not passionate and interested in what you're talking about, how can you ever expect your audience to be? So often, especially in British business, we believe we have to be matter of fact in order to be credible. Actually, research shows the opposite is true. The more passionate we are about our subject matter, the more engaged our audience become, and most importantly, the more they remember.